Britain and France made a joint appeal to the Sultan, and in June 1879 he was deposed. His son Tewfik, who succeeded him, was almost immediately faced with a major revolt by the Egyptian nationalists, who in 1881 staged a coup d'etat, establishing what was in effect a military dictatorship. This was followed 9 months later by riots in Alexandria, during which more than 50 Europeans were killed. By this time, Britain had sent a naval squadron to Alexandria, in response to which the nationalist leader, Lieutenant Colonel Ahmed Orabi, known in the West as Arabi Pasha, had begun to construct new fortifications on the seaward side. The British admiral ordered him to stop, and when he refused to do so, sailed the buildings to bits. A British force was then landed in the name of the Khedive and went on to occupy the city, but Arabi now replied with a new threat to block the Sweetwater Canal, which linked the Nile with the Isthmus of Suez, providing it with virtually its only supply of fresh water. With the situation fast deteriorating, a full blown British expeditionary force under the famous General Sir Garnet Wolseley landed on 19 August 1882 at Port Said. Further troops being already on their way from India to Suez. A month later, on 13 September, this force had little difficulty in inflicting a decisive defeat on Arabi at Tel el Kebir on the edge of the delta and occupying Cairo on the following day. Where, it might be asked, was France during this crucial time? She too had sent a squadron to Alexandria, but this had almost immediately and unaccountably sailed on to Port Said, taking no part in the bombardment or the landings. Had it remained and followed the British example, Britain would certainly not have objected. Indeed, she would probably have welcomed such participation. But by this time, the French government seems to have lost interest.